Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is Dr. Zainab. Habibti, you asked me about numbers 5, 7, 21, 28, 30, and 38 in the writing section of August 2021. So let's go ahead and do, actually, when you showed me the picture, it was 2020. So let's go ahead and do numbers 5, 7, 21 in this exam in the writing section. So let's go to number 5. Okay, in number 5, it says, here you have different punctuation marks, okay? So you have to choose which punctuation mark makes the best sense here, okay? So here you have differences in punctuation marks. So let's go back and read the sentence. It says, engineering, which, comma, by the way. All right, so I can understand what's going on here. See this part right here? All of this is non-essential. You have to put the same marks at the beginning and at the end of your non-essential. And also you have within the non-essential, this big one, long non-essential, you have another non-essential, by the way. So you want to put punctuation marks that are like each other at the beginning and at the end of the non-essential, and you want to use other punctuation marks at the beginning and at the end of the non-essential that's inside the other non-essential. Okay, here you have a comma with a dash, a comma at the beginning and a dash at the end. This can't be correct, all right? You have to put a dash with a dash or a comma with a comma, unless what comes after the dash is something that is dramatic. And here, this is not what happens, okay? So I want to put a dash with a dash at the beginning and at the end of my non-essential. And I'm going to put commas around my non-essential that's in the middle, okay? And here, this part, it might be a little bit dramatic. It's a peculiarly isolated one, okay? So it is dramatic. So you put a dash before it, you want to put a dash along with it at the beginning of your non-essential, okay? So that's why B is better than A. All right, let's look at C. I have a comma with a comma, but then I have a comma with another comma, too many commas in my sentence. Here I have a comma with a dash at the beginning and at the end of my non-essential. And so that's why B is my answer here. Put a dash with a dash around the non-essential, the big non-essential. Put a comma with a comma around the other non-essential that's within the big non-essential. Okay, so all of this is a non-essential. And then inside this non-essential, you have another non-essential. Okay, that's number 5. The next question you asked about was number 7. In number 7, you have between and. Between and, those are called correlative conjunctions. They go together. Whatever comes after one correlative conjunction has to be the same structure that comes after the other correlative conjunction. So you're going to say between the man who runs the locomotive and the man who designs the locomotive. And so that's why your answer here is D. Remember and revise your correlative conjunctions, okay? Number 21. In number 21, here you have humane, it's an adjective, and hearts is a noun. Do not put any punctuation marks between the adjective and the noun. And so that's why B is my answer here. Okay, that's number 21. Your next question is number 28. Number 28, it says, the writer suggests that a complete investigation of the subject has shown specific results. Which best reveals that meaning? Specific means that it's going to be, it's very specific. Also, it's a complete. Complete goes with it, the word thorough, All right, so that's the word that's giving the meaning. So that's why your answer here is A. Complete equals thorough. It doesn't mean underlining or satisfactory or excellent. Okay, for number 30, it says, I have differences in sentence structure. All right, so, but they are basically the same words. Okay, like it says here, I should upon secrecy hit upon. It's awkward. You have the same word being repeated like that. Weird. I should hit upon dream thoughts, which call for secrecy. Which here describe the words thoughts. Yeah, that's correct. Like, I should hit which. No, which has to refer to the word right before it. This is not correct. Like, here it says, I should hit upon dream thoughts, which call for secrecy. All right, excellent. So here I have, I should, here I have, it says, should I hit upon? Like, do I say, should I hit upon, or should I, or I should say, I should hit upon? No, I should say, so this is wrong. I will say, I should hit upon. And so that's why my answer here is A for number 30. Okay, like number 38. It says, Bismillah. Here I have, it says which word choice is most in line with the paragraph. Most in line means that it is parallel with what's in the paragraph. If you look over here, you have the word shell. So I'm going to use the word shell. Shell with shell. It's the same parallel structure. Okay, those were your questions in the writing section. Your next questions were in the reading section in another exam in March 2022. You needed the questions 31, 39, and 40. So let's go ahead and go to numbers 31, 39, and 40 in the reading section. Okay. 31. Go. Okay, 31. There we go. All right. It says here, passage 2 can best be described as. Here, passage 2 says, it talks about horns, okay? And the whole passage is talking about horns. The whole thing is about in-depth description of horns, all right? Passage 1 was about the diseases of the horse. And if you look at line 21 in passage 1, okay, I don't have it here, but yeah, here we go. In passage 1, line 21, it briefly talked about horns. Okay, so we're going to go back. Passage 2, it's a more in-depth understanding of a specific disease in the horns that were briefly mentioned in passage 1 in lines 21. Okay, so that's number 31. Always, when you have paired passages, look for what both passages have in common. Okay, like number 39. Here it says, as used in line 38, faculty most nearly means. I'm going to go back and read line 38. Okay, that the latter, as a special faculty, form the main distinction between man and the brutes, has been and still is the prevailing doctrine. Okay, that the last one mentioned is a special faculty. Okay, ability. The man has a special ability that animals do not have. So that's why my answer here is B, aptitude. That means ability. Okay, that's number 39. Okay, number 40. It says here, in accordance with the passage, the last paragraph serves as. Okay, so I have to read the last paragraph so that I can figure out what is the last paragraph about. All right, and you ask me what is the difference between A, B, and C. A and B, they're almost the same. A development of ideas, a continuation of ideas. Continuation means I'm just adding equal ideas. Development means I'm adding more and more in-depth ideas, okay? And C, transition to new ideas, means I'm just talking about something new. I'm talking about a new topic, all right? Here, if you read this paragraph, It's going to talk to you about something that's different, a new topic, all right? So that's why your answer here is going to be a transition to new ideas, okay? We're not refuting, and as a hack, you can remember this, refutation is usually wrong, okay? You don't really refute in these passages. You just talk about new ideas, okay? So that's why your answer here is C, all right? Thank you very much for your questions. Good luck.